Good, good evening. It's party. I don't know how to say things without making myself laugh. It's party. Hello. Welcome to new image of party and song that has party in the song title. Hello. This isn't the way. It isn't the song of your party. You are having a less energetic party. It is party. It is in fact party. Hello. So the plan for what's actually going to video games, I don't know. I just want to chill. It's like I'm gonna have to go to work anyways, and also it was a rough one, you know. Front line, dealing with the customers, and technically, it's not the date yet. Well, we got 10 minutes till I'm 30 years old, so. But yeah, it's a pretty good song. There was a hold on. Hold on. We're actually gonna pause the music because I remember. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second because I have to pull up what I think is like. Hold on. I wonder if I can like remember. Yeah, this is it. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Whenever I think of this song, I just think of this.
Happy birthday, happy birthday! Happy birthday, happy birthday!
That's the first time watching that video was the first time I ever heard that song, actually. Anyways, back to the party room, where we will in fact resume the song properly. I know you guys just got done watching the video, but here's the song again. Oh, thank you. It is going to be a good one. I will be working, but my coworkers are nice usually, so I assume I'll get one birthday. My coworkers got me like a Oreo pudding thing, and it was like really good. In general, my job is hell, but my coworkers are nice, so I stay. Let's make sure that more music plays once this song is done. Come on. No, that's too scary. Yeah, we can listen to this. But yeah, I'm just sort of gonna. Oh, excuse me. I'm just gonna sort of play this current Sims 4 save file. I don't know if I talked about it. I've talked about it to some people. But last week, while I was, like, in a delirium from working 6 days, and, like, immediately the next day after having rewatched The Snowman, you might have, heard about that. I basically went on a thought bender where I had a whole ass imagination episode of what if the main character from that, what if we revisited them as an older person and they were still gripping with the stuff and like stuff happened there was a lot like the first bit he like the snowman came back, they had a conversation about they like made amends, then a lich came around. Yeah, the snowman, hold on, do I need to put the snowman on the stream? Hold on. Watch party of the snowman all of a sudden. We're gonna oh, actually, yeah, I set up game capture over here, so I just need to, on. That's window capture. Alright, quick watch party. Quick watch party. Come on. Just make this full screen.
I remember that winter because it brought the heaviest snow that I had ever seen. Snow had fallen steadily all night long, and in the morning I woke in a room filled with light and silence. The whole world seemed to be held in a dreamlike stillness. It was a magical day, and it was on that day I made the snowman.
The Snowman. From 1982. Owl, that Owl, that's you! Oh my god, starring Owl! Can't believe they put him in the film. Anyways, I'm going to keep commentary on this to a minimum because it's a very much a lot. Anyways. Careful, naked bare ass on a child. Be careful. Boner. Man. You are correct. You are correct that he's just wearing like a sweater and a pair of pants in what is ostensibly a big snow. And also ostensibly at like 7 p.m. now. Imagine toast from the fireplace. Imagine eating the toast from the fireplace. Yeah, fire toast. Toast from the fireplace. The kind. Anyways, this is important. Watch. This film is very comfort food. This film is very comfort food. Smile and nothing else. Boner joke. That is a good joke, thank you. The part of the film where we discover that the snowman is in fact GNC as fuck. Yeah, he was kind of a baddie there. He does have a sort of like vibe to him. owl. Oh, it's time for the really iconic part of the film, guy. And others, including girls.
We're
song is over, I can say hello, hello. Thank you for the happy birthday. And yes, this is watching the snowman to understand lore about the Sims 4 save file I'm going to be playing. Because there's lore apparently. Isn't there always? Anyways. Hey, it's that one guy. This film was so good. This is from 1982. It's amazing. Mad hard fart for the fart fetishes time. I don't know how to do that. We'll do that later. We're in the middle of the film. That sounds like a them problem. I think that makes it even funnier. So in the end, you won anyways. Well, I mean, you know. Oh my god, so funny. Anyways, this is a really melancholy moment, so we're gonna like have a moment of melancholy real quick. let this next part rock. So, I did hint at this a little when I said, and nothing else. There was something else. So yeah, that's the gut punch of the snowman. So yeah, the snowman was alive, and he died. He didn't, no, he died. He didn't melt, he died. Just straight up. And like, our our protagonist treats it as such. And like, the scarf is like, that actually happened, so like, he died. He died, and he dead, and he died. Yeah. So like, The Snowman is like such a delicious film of gorgeous visuals and music, and then just the gut punch of the ending. So the reason why this was homework just now for the stream is that my brain about a week ago was like, I had just recently watched it, and so my brain was like, you know what? Let's revisit that protagonist as an older man wrestling with that, which progressed into, like, that progressed multiple times to the point where it's like, well, now there was a, my brain's weird, but like the first whole act was him like like the snowman comes back because like it snowed again and stuff, and there was like, my brain has to be weird, so there was a lich involved, and like multiple, like the snowman sacrifices himself to like seal the lich or something, and like our protagonist is kind of able to get over it. The second act is he has a cousin who he like. Let me actually turn the music back on. Good song for this. My mind's like, give him a relative that isn't his parents to interact with that's somewhat his age. So I gave him like a younger cousin, a lady named a younger cunty cousin, girly, who's like also a little bit like at this point the the like in the story is like he's been like super like wrestling with this for years and has been like a shut-in because of it. His cousin is to a similar degree because like her parents died when she was young, so they can relate a little bit. But apparently, like, there's a lot. But also, this is the part of the story where like, what if I made it gay and gave him a love interest? Long story short, this sim file is based off of that like week-long like thought train of me just like exploring that. And the worst thing about it is, the character who's supposed to be that character, um, uh, I my mind was like, oh, he has brown hair. It's like, but like thinking like to myself, I'm like, but he had orange hair. It's like, no, he has brown hair now. Okay, and the worst thing is his love interest. Oh yeah, he's got orange hair. It's like, what? What are you doing? It's like, no, this is the way we're doing this. Anyways, that's why that was important. So that when we boot up The Sims 4 and we see these Sims, Hollow got to see a bit of them, but like once we see these Sims, it'll make sense. Some sense. It'll make some sense. Let me just fucking get this up. Also, I'm trying out some new what's the word? Settings for output. So my output is a little lower. It should help with the stream lag and potential crashing. Funny you should say that. You ask, did I give my sim depression? I absolutely gave him a gloomy trait. I gave them nature loving and gloomy to reflect the idea that they were so enraptured by the nature and the idea. Like the way that the Sims 4 traits work, I found, is that the first trait you give them is the trait that they gain in childhood. Like if you like give them like traits is like if you like age them down when you're making them. If you give them the first trait you give them is the trait they got from childhood. The second trait is the trait they would have got into teenagers age. So by doing nature loving first and then gloomy, it does imply that he got depression because of the snowman incident. Anyways, let's boot up the game. Hold on. Party image, go into the background while we do this. A little bit. But the nice thing is, I played this a good bit. So, the thing I can tell you is, like, my mind, I started thinking about the scenario on maybe, like, Wednesday, and I did not get off until, like, Saturday. So I spent 4 whole days thinking of all this kind of stuff. And by the end of it, they like in my mind, they're like, oh, they're like soulmates, destined to forever find each other and be in love. Like, it's like clockwork. They'll never not find each other. And that energy persists in this save file, where I started out playing 1, and you know. They met by like I've been doing it like, you know, sort like outside of a couple like, you know, things to make it work. I've done this basically like organically. So like they met organically, and the one has got a crush on the other organically, and then last night I switched to playing the other because I've been playing this one for a while. Let me switch to the other one. And then that one got a crush. And then that one I started playing as got a crush on them. Hollow can actually attest. He saw a bit of last night's stream, I think. We're gonna boot up the gallery real quick, actually, to see what news there is. If there is news. Assaulted in the face by green child. Amazing. Oh, there's like a lot of news. Something else that happened last night is I uploaded you know, I made a new character for the save file. It kind of is Lorm, but yeah, it's Jenna. Juanita just happened to just happened. Anyways, yeah, they're in there. They're part of the story a little. Huh. Okay. That's cute. Fun center. Let's see. That seems pretty okay. Okay. Let's load the game. The mission statement is just right there. Now there was a household where I just made the young adult versions of these two characters and put them in together, and then my thought was like, well, what if I do it like how some simmers do it, where like I make their family as well, and then I just decided, well, I'm just gonna make this like a teen love story, like teen romance, where they fell in love at this point, and then it progressed. So yeah. The other mistake I made was, if I open up the gallery, I uploaded this family as the Rogers instead of the Jacobs, which is their actual last name. We have Mercedes and Roger, and I made multiple mistakes. So like, hair brown, and I'm justifying it by saying the dad did have like darker like hair, so like it could darken over time, and also like it doesn't need to be that accurate. The other bigger problem is that I wanted to do it like, oh, the teenagers, so their parents are young, like older adults. I forgot to make Roger an adult. He's a young adult. It's like, man, he looks so much younger than Mercedes, and you'd be right. I'm not changing it though, because I think it's funnier this way. Because also because I went with just like gallery homes. They live in Green Gables. From like Anne. And also take a look. Yeah, here's Jenna and her mom. They live in the murder apartment. If you know, you know. And they're just sort of here. Finally, I didn't put Aiden in here. We're just gonna headcanon it that is Green Gables, and since this is the future, it's a historic home. We can actually potentially explore that house with by playing them, or we can play the Amatos. My idea is I'm either gonna play the Amatos or I'm gonna play the Jacobs. Anyways, we have Tony. My thought was my cracked out brain when I first my brain introduced Thomas into the equation. It's like they're in Britain, but Thomas is a New Yorker who moved to Britain and is working as a construction worker. That was his original appearance. So he's Italian. He's Italian American. So we have Tony, and yes, I looked up an Italian last name. Tony Amato. Loretta, who is like, there are 2 cinnamon rolls per, there is 1 cinnamon roll per these families, and then the main focus, the teenager. Loretta is the Amato's cinnamon roll. She is precious to me. Like, this woman can do no wrong. She's golden. Like, oh my god. And of course, Thomas. There's a description. There's a discretion now with the version that's uploaded on the gallery versus the current one, because he's getting real. He got real fit. Now he's like a triangle. And then we have Zeldia. Full disclosure, Zeldia was a character in, Tony and Loretta were, there was definitely at least one, there were, loops to this sort of thing, so I was, imagining multiple scenarios for these dudes before I put them in here, because I was, dying. I was, striving to survive. Yeah, points, Italian. Anyways, the name Tony was very much in my brain as, a character. Loretta was, you know, Loretta was a name that happened when she did. Thankfully, the Loretta of this universe is not like the one from like before with like the the first time Tony showed up, because like the other wife that this character Tony had was not a good person. Loretta is a lot nicer. We love Loretta. She also loves her family. But yeah, Zeldia was definitely also like a character multiple times. Here she's a child, and like she's a cool kid. It should also be noted that where the heck are they? That I didn't really have a defined parents in mind for John. I just knew that he needs a pair of parents, and then she's just like, here's the other crazy thing that happened. If you look at the wait, why did I upload them twice? Why did I upload them twice? Ah man, I'm gonna actually, because I don't need them uploaded twice. So if you look, I uploaded the older version of them. And I got like 2 downloads, pretty cool. I uploaded the Amatos. Nothing. Flatline. No appreciation. And then I uploaded the Rogers, 4 downloads and a favorite. And I'm like, what the heck? People, I have a feeling it's Mercedes. I have a feeling people like Mercedes because she's just like, I did a pretty decent job of giving us like, she likes the color black, and outside of like a couple of her fits, she gives me kind of goth energy. She gives me an energy of a goth who like straightened up and got a business job, because she totally is in the business career. And then there's also Roger, who is the cinnamon roll of this family. So yeah, that's where we're at. And I kind of probably need to look this up. I'm worried. I'm worried about, like, because I have high school years in this game, in this I haven't installed. You know what I mean? My question to myself is, how does the graduation thing work? You know what I mean? How does graduation work? Now that, The Sims for high school years is a thing. I've never really experienced that outside of the early graduation that happened the one time in the other save file, which we have seen. Because I just don't know. I'm worried, I mean, because, like, I really, like, I really like playing as, like, the Amatos. But I still want John to be, like, well-rounded by the time things, progress to the point where, they transition into the next life phase. You know what I mean? And of course I play on long lifespan. We've been new about that. We're actually gonna, oh, he's still at school, that's right. It's like, I played for a little longer than I thought I was going to. And, because, like, I played past, like, when I was streaming last night. And, some cute stuff happened. But the problem was, the stream crashed multiple times. And, like, the second crash, I was just like, screw it. I don't want to have to deal with figuring this out tonight. And I really hope it doesn't have a problem tonight. I set my bitrate lower. Thank you Thank you, Hollow, for the advice. Thank you so much. I really hope it helped. All right, we're loaded in. He's at, he's here at the school. Now the thing is, he does like, let's take a look. Yeah. Yeah. Also, he's a muser with the painting aspiration, because the other thing in my mind was like, you know what? He's a painter. He paints. That's how he makes his living. Now that he's an older gentleman, he paints. It's like, I mean, I guess that makes sense. My mind was able to just reckon with that one easily. It's 3. It's a Tuesday. I can look at his relationship panels. He has a few people he knows. Because prior to me actually picking up and playing as him, he didn't really show up to the high school, which means he wasn't like interacting with people as much. But he does know a few people. Of course, his like best friend and romantic interest is Thomas. After the slight wooing, we'll take a look at that. As you can see, mutual crush. The last prom cycle, Thomas did a promposal, and John said yes. So they went to prom together, and it like the basic idea is like, yeah, they're going, they're doing well. He doesn't have that many skills. I mean, he does have painting. I think his best skill is actually comedy, because it's actually, I think yesterday was the Humor and Hijinks Festival, and something that it won't tell you right here now, but it did happen at the Humor and Hijinks Festival. John went for the first kiss, and they have had it now. So yeah, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and do a date. Do a cheeky little date. We're gonna do it. You know what? He does give nerd energy. The other thing about John is I gave him buck teeth, so he does give nerd energy. Sad nerd energy.
It's a reek. Bundo. Oh? Oh.
I could also go into like the design process. The design process for like making the Sims look this way. The thing I actually did, I started with 2 Sims, started randomizing from the gallery until I got something that was like, that looks right. That looks appropriate. Okay, the date idea that I was gonna go with like Thomas doesn't work with if I do it with Jacob at the lead. So instead, John takes him to the local bar, or in his like home neighborhood. And then, like, we can potentially switch back to, Thomas and do the other date idea, which is, Thomas takes him to the local local fast food restaurant within Newcrest, because there is a restaurant within Newcrest, which is just, like, a kind of a diner, kind of a scummy diner. That's potentially a thing I will do, is like, we'll do this day with this date, and then switch back over to the mottos. her to look at their stuff. But also, I want to show off, like, because the Green Gables build is pretty sweet. Having read the book and watched the anime. By the way, there is a Green Gables anime. We might watch the episode of that.
Yib.
Because it does technically count as homework if you have never seen Green Gable. If you have never seen Green Gable before, I will show you Green Gables anime that is real. Oh, I don't go here often enough. This is oh my god. We'll stop. We need to take a moment. Um. Uh. This sign is horny. This sign is inexplicably just horny all of a sudden. What the heck? Sign of horny gnome. Anyways. What the heck? What the heck, John? Weren't you going to express your admiration? You know what? Yeah, you can do that just right away.
Inkow Vinva Wasub?
You're big.
Revna?
What a proposal. Yeah, these bitches just in love. These bitches in love. Oh man, it make me happy. It's like, yes, it worked. And then like we can give I was gonna give him a hug. We can give him a kiss. I wanna oh shit, come on. We can give him a hug, yeah. Sit on the and then we can like sit on this big couch.
Kalibna Brek. Topes. Lardo Twig. Garga.
You wanna fish?
And so yeah, he's very much just like super they're just super into each other. Also, who the hell else is here to wave at? Faith Keen? With this fit? I mean, yeah, it kind of is a decent fit. But, like the Laurents are literally a couple. Like, I don't think they... And, like, Oleana here either, like, looking to... Who be either, so like, oh, she's even pissed. She's even pissed. She's even pissed about it.
What these to
Okay, wait.
bay?
Does this count?
Nabo. Of Wayne.
Let's see here. Let's do a little bit of... Yeah, we can just do that.
A soup. Zelfies. Of Ween Day. Zelfine. Toringa Roshba. Huh?
Oh man, the interactions, they are so cute. These interactions are so cute. I think that kind of ruins the mood if you like... Okay, so like...
Yo zip. Quickson. Powangle?
What the heck? Why'd the game just tab out? Like, what the heck? Game tab out? Why are you tabbing out, video game? What the hell?
Ah. Wo doyum. Ah.
Alright, so that means we go over here and learn that he's bi. Thomas now knows he is bi. Oh, no. John knows that Thomas is bi now. And that is also lore important because it was the case before. For the record, John is also bi. It just so happens that they are in love. They are simply in love. God, I just popped the fuck off when I made Thomas. He's so cute. You ever just be like, wow, this anyways. Yeah, I think it's a little too early, John. Like, oh man. Why didn't you give your date a massage? And or
Identifleave?
Ooh.
oh, he has the right idea. He was like, oh, you want jokes?
Oh, Kabuna.
Veppin.
Thomas very much appreciated that because he does be working out very much. You know, I'm gonna just do it for oh.
What is oi? Ah.
Oh look, Mercedes got promoted. And she stole! Hell yeah! Girly, get the steal! Oh no, Owl! Owl is missing out on the... Okay. Hopefully you can see this gay content. Content specifically for the gays.
Yes.
And my screenshot folder is ballooning as usual. Also, yeah, hold on. It's around here somewhere. Well, these are the pictures. Here we go. I did tap a screenshot of this. I also made it a romantic memory for Thomas. Or no, John. Why do I... For John. It sucks that, you know, it doesn't, like, see him as, like both of them. It's a memory for both of them. Because we're only playing as one of them right now. And the other one's not in our household. Anyways, these are the cute photos from the last prom. And this is, like, one of, Thomas's, you know, memories from when he went to the football, fest, like there was a football thing. I am debating making, Thomas a football player. He does have a football. I just haven't decided if I'm gonna, hold on, just make that a memory. And once again, it's John's memory. Yay. Okay. I'm glad you can see these gays.
Soup. Ah.
Let me just make the view better.
Yes. Oh, soup. Oh, Roy.
Yarb.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the cuddles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that. That's adorable. Fuck. This game good. Okay, we're doing it. Hold on. We're doing this? Because, yes. Attempt to just seduce. I think that's specifically an action that you can do if you're a proper sim. Oh no, there we are. I think it's a little late to ask if he's single. Well, actually, yeah. Let's like, wait, are you single? It's like, and then he's like, okay, good. John is canonically
Torbaseche.
awkward.
Yadraz Vumpa. Friends to bay. Nobi. Yebu.
Brune.
Kimba.
Uh-huh.
Sonza Brista.
Sure.
Quipimbo. Bilp. Nobi Yebu. Mom.
And then end it with a joke.
Ha!
They walk over here.
Bemba. Criffindals.
Ooh.
Voo.
Looney.
Jaruka. Kelkavoo.
Oh. Boy.
Oh. Ho ho ho. Manza.
Yibs.
He's in a row.
And Zerba.
Oh, Gosha. Blade.
Okay, he's like, oh, wait a minute, I should ask you, are you single? It's like, yeah. It's like,
Sharky.
Banya.
Oh, Sibo.
taking a screenshot. And I'm making it a memory. Also, that's right. Wait, I took a screenshot of, like, there's Santa Claus as a lifeguard. Where the heck is that? And unfortunately, it is a memory that only John can access.
Neeb.
Yipsy. Oh, Weibo.
And that is actually a milestone. 2 milestones. It's like, hell yeah, these bitches love. Hearts in the chat for love.
Dailish Wobish. Limla Doofki. Mushkadorb.
Gown in. Yadavol.
There's a lot of time left in this day. What's the word? Isn't this like... Oh, this is just a generic, why don't we turn on... I mean, it is... This is the cottagecore pack. Do a dance. Do a little cute dance.
Chew. Kuzip.
Pondo.
Oh shit, it's Loretta! She's like... She came. She's like, oh, I've always wanted to visit the country. And oh, Tommy! Tommy! Is that you? It's your mom! Hello! What is it so... Look at... Oh, this is such an awkward situation all of a sudden. She's like, oh, are you gonna introduce me to your little friend? Also, here's a lore tidbit. Loretta's teeth are terrible. They're broken and fucked up. And if you ever see Thomas's teeth, he has braces because she is very loves her family and does not want her kids to end up with the same sort of teeth problems that she has. More lore.
Pazam.
Oh, Hisula.
Hold on. It's like, we'll introduce ourselves to...
Tiru.
We'll introduce ourselves to Loretta as John. She's like, oh, Tommy, I came here specifically to tell you a joke. It's like, I love her. She would be the kind of... She would be the kind of... And then everybody starts coming over. It's like, very awkward. Who is this? Rami? Yeah, I mean, I guess this is, like, the neighborhood. It's like, oh, my neighbors are showing up, too, all of a sudden.
Sick of foos. Balavoy Balakins.
So.
Everyone's just like,
Sula.
Yabo.
Ina,
Tripna. Vimpa. Shuna. Larkin.
Dag. Oh, Yabba.
Sua.
Dag.
the weirdest conversation, just like,
Sula.
So.
all of a sudden, Thomas's mom walks in, it's like, oh, Tommy, there you are. I want to tell you a joke. Oh, who's your friend? It's like, oh, this is... Also, the genie. I don't know why I'm clicking on the genealogy page. This is such a weird... This is so weird. And then Robbie's like, I don't know about this guy. I don't know about this guy. I'm sitting on this couch with next to my neighbor. I don't know about this dude.
I want fish, Slicka. Oh, Buster Boob. No. Yasinarp. Oh. Yambala. Ah.
Like, why are Cecilia and Loretta flirty in this situation? It's like, oh, are we flirting? It's like, this is so weird. This is so weird. Why don't we tell a funny story?
Nah, yeah.
Cecilia's like, oh, I don't know about John. I don't know.
Frinka, Brove Unsa. Draz Vumpa. Friends to Bay. Piff Drovoy. Snares. Sonza Brista. Quipimbo. Chow Tokibo. Sika. Bogna Fran.
Oh, douche.
Oh. Curie? Oh. Shoba.
Hifatow Felinus. Gishal. Tribnafenu. Yathruya. Bro hooray a Zeeg. Fumu. Watso. Hish. Suflo Bopis Wogra.
Sorba.
Well, in the meantime, let's order a drink.
Oh, Boncha.
Oh.
Try and make this, like, conversation a little less awkward. Also, let's see if his, drink isn't, like...
Jungie. Free.
There's like an off chance your Sim's favorite drink could end up being the pet drinks that they introduced with pets, like cats and dogs. And it's hilarious because they'll drink it, it's like, oh, this is my favorite drink, but why do I feel so bad? The one exception is if you are a werewolf, you end up getting a positive buff, which is like crazy. It's like the one situation where it's not a negative. It ends up being like, oh, that's cool, actually.
Varro.
Venor Sacranario.
I know this from it having happened.
Uh-huh.
So.
Dag Dag. Ubado. Brigyaba.
Miaubu Sharp's Bosham.
Lim La. Beshna.
Alright, he ends up liking the EAPA. They let this teenager drink. They let this teenager drink. They know he's okay. They know that John is like, no, he's having one. He's like, that's enough for me. That's enough for me. That's enough.
You know, Michelle. Oh, Toby Zanoy. Holy no.
Yes.
Kiss up. Sula.
Nappy Ekaboo. Olawate. Aramboya. Chibs. Hibby Chib. Yoyam Babadev.
Shuna. Bartem?
Sul.
Sibawum Floree.
Wait a minute, hold on.
West Brainham.
I came over here to see if, like, Thomas was still having that awkward conversation. Who is this guy? He is just ranged the heck up. And with the earrings, oh my god, this man reeks of queer. Anyways, wait a minute, it's Aliens Night, isn't it? Aliens might visit. We might see our first aliens of the playthrough. That or they might be in disguise. So it's super late. It's gonna be like 9 by the 9 or 10 by the time the day ends.
Neppy Yeka Chibs.
Actually, while I'm here and still thinking about that whole high school graduation thing, yeah, it'll be like the fall. Well, actually, right after Winterfest. So like, I can put that in my mind. Hold up, when does Mercedes age up? Also, Friday is Love Day, so they are definitely going on a date again on Friday. And I think for that, I'm gonna switch over to Thomas and do the burger date. It's gonna be like, Thomas, is this the date? Anyways, funny as that idea is, when the heck does Mercedes age up? Did she not age up within this year span? She must like age up in the spring of next year. Crazy. Okay.
Cribs Kubarao. Jebado. Hey.
Have a breath. Shmizo. How you boo?
Zozo. Dunabru.
Tanoba for noise.
This samba.
Oh, he's hungry.
It flows.
It's like, oh, what drink is he going to get? No, he's just hungry. That is true. We did not actually go to like, you know.
Brovda.
Oh.
Ringa J. Pelfin.
Yeah.
Ah, so.
So. So.
Napsa, huh?
Sula.
Oh shit! We have our first alien. Confirmed. Beatriz. Looking a little wacky and wild. And with this angle, she's honestly, like, I know she's scared, but she honestly looks like she's coming to attack. She's coming for Sophia. Like, Sophia's gonna get it. She's like,
Bimane Yaba.
nah, she's like just coming in.
Pepsi.
Just a baby.
Now she's no longer scared with it. She's no longer so scared with it.
Sabine? Jiffa.
Oh, they're also getting the opposites attract sentiment all of a sudden. That's the one you get if like your like lifestyles differ. Also, he was impressed by our just walking up and being like, "Hey, we're obviously an item. You want to go to prom?" Just like, hell yeah. Okay.
Oh, Yaba.
Yazib. Bimbus.
Siwa.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, aliens are always real in The Sims. They have been since like the first expansion pack. Like the weird thing about The Sims 4 Get to Work is like, um, it's kind of just the aliens expansion pack with like 3 jobs. Like every one of those has like an alien element, super duper, like a super duper in-depth alien element to it. Like the science career is an obvious one, but the doctor's career, like, you know, the alien baby thing, and the detective career, you can actually like accidentally uh um out an alien by like if their fingerprints don't match, they'll like have to undisguise themselves. They'll end up themselves. Anyways, it is like pouring the fucking rain, and our cow is so fucking unhappy and filthy. Unfortunately, we have to send Butters in because it's thunderstorming. Our chickens are kind of fine, but unfortunately our cow is not. Roger is sleeping with it. I kind of like the idea that Roger is actually younger than Mercedes, because it means that Mercedes is kind of an awkward person, and without actually giving her the socially awkward trait or anything. But like in my mind, she's an awkward person who's very straightforward. She's proper, but she's also like, you know, she's kind of like, you know, she's weird. She's a weird one. Anyways, hopefully we don't get struck by lightning while we're telling our cows and chickens to go inside so that they don't get struck by lightning. Anyways, yeah, this is the Green Gables build. Upon further reflection, I realized, because it's supposed to be, Green Gables, and it's that Green Gables, this is technically supposed to be Matthew's room. This was supposed to be Marilla's room, and this is obviously Anne's room with like the single bed and whatnot. But my brain was like, oh well, Mercedes and Roger are married, so we can just put them in the one bed over here, and then give John this bedroom. I technically because like this bedroom looks bigger than this one to me. I put John in what is technically the girls' bedroom, but he's allowed to get the girl bedroom.
Oh. So. Flippin' Volbed. Nurma! Blurbs!
You can name the shed itself, and that's weird. Yeah, I mean, okay. What? But okay. Now, hopefully, since Roger is going to sleep as early as possible for him, he'll wake up before anybody else and be able to, take care of the cows and the crops that are very much so definitely needing it. In the meantime, though, we can, like, evolve these plants that are very much in need of it as well. So Roger's traits and whatnot. My thought is he's the one who like instills the nature love into John, and he's a nice person, but he also likes art. He's also the one that like gives John the idea of like art's good. like John's like, oh, I can make art, make my dad happy. Mercedes, she wants she's good. Um, Mercedes loves her husband. She's like super, like amazing compatibility. Her husband. She also has good compatibility. Somehow she lost a couple relationships. She was like, I guess that's because she hasn't interacted with them in a minute. But she was like, she had super good compatibility with both of her neighbors. She hasn't invited them over in a minute. But apparently, you know, Roger has kept, you know, up with Cecilia, my bad. Alright. We're probably gonna just pull out a couple carrots. Because this is the other thing about this lot is it's simple living and it's off the grid, so everything we do matters. And they get the hand wash pathing bug. Hip hip hooray for that. So I think we're gonna wait. What? Okay. I think we're gonna spend. I'm trying to pause the game. I think we're gonna spend one more full day as the Jacobs, if nothing else, to try and like get the farm to a better position. Because if I remember correctly, let me just double check. I can't double check yet. If I can remember correctly, Wednesday's class is... No, I think is Wednesday's class the art class? Because that's important for John, because that teaches him... Oh, Mercedes had a nightmare because she was scared. It's 2 a.m. Time to help out. I should probably give her a different fit that doesn't have her, like, in a business suit. Give her, like, a more, like, casual, normal fit. Because, like, if she's gonna be, like, doing these, like, chores, she's gonna need a fit where it's like, oh, I don't want to get my nice house dirty. Also, yeah, we have bees. The bees are fine. We don't have any bugs. Yeah, we're gonna just do that. Sounds funny. The one thing I wish I could do is make this lot historical, but that's only for apartments. So it does not count. But if I could, I would totally do that because, like, you know, it would make sense personally. Also, because she's high maintenance, I gave her a couple, like, wellness things so that she can try and deal with it. These buildings are like, is this like sized up? I kind of want to say this is potentially sized up, but I don't think so because like this is a normal like size item. I think this is just how big the like sheds are. I just haven't played much with like the actual this part of the cottage living expansion. I just watched previously. Oh, she found something. Vitality fertilizer. She can fertilize the crops. Now she can give it to Roger and he can do it. We're getting a chick, people. We're getting a chick.
Anuramalu. Ayabo. Buncha. Plus.
We need to clean this cow. We need to clean this cow. This cow is so unhappy because she's so dirty. She's so sad. Oh, it's our hen Cricket.
Oh. Huh.
And there's Kentucky. Now they're better.
Aww.
Then we feed Butters, and then we
Oh.
then we consider ethics, and then we milk Butters. We're not trading. Then we hug Butters because we love Butters. Butters is friend.
And Fabi Narble. Franj. Shaniba Yabo.
Look at this smile. They're smiling.
Runamul. Benarla Denoy. Aw.
Cow gameplay. Cow gameplay good. Cow gameplay good. Girlie needs a shower. She has got to get clean. Uh-oh. Wait, what? I think we need to gather more water. We haven't been we need to collect some water. We could also technically collect it from the stream. Which is our water supply. Yeah, we just needed to collect some water. We can serve fruit salad. That'll take 5 of our fruits. We gotta keep that in mind.
Eek word.
Oh, John is awake. Oh, he's starting to get facial hair. It's happening. Can't shave it here. Can shave it here. He does strike me as a one who would shave his face.
Oh. Ah! Ah, doofy.
Oh, is Butters dirty again? No, she's fine. It's more important that you harvest your plants and then take care of the ones that like are in desperate need of. Oh yeah, we have catnip and madnip and napnip, which means we could potentially adopt a cat. We also have green piss. Unfortunately, apple and plantain. Plantain will grow in the summer, so we'll have more fruit for salad then. But I don't know. Grape. Grape was also a fruit we could grow. Oh, chrysanthemums. Grapes, however, I don't think those grow yet. Sage, carrot. Yeah, grapes fall. And yeah, spinach is winter. But in general, the thing we'll probably need to do is go to one of the, one of the other neighborhoods because we can't order any. We don't have the internet because we don't have power in this household. Simple living, which means we'll need to actually physically go to market to buy the extra supplies we need, such as flour and sugar. Unfortunately, you can't grow sugarcane. And I don't think catnip really does anything outside of, when you own a cat, but he's growing it anyways. Also the magical plants. He's growing the magical plants because he can. It's like a plant that I can grow. I'll grow it. Put the herbs in the fridge.
Oh.
Nice amount of vegetables and garlic. Where's John go? Oh, he's playing in the water.
Woo!
I think if the plants are tended to properly before John has to go into school, we'll follow him. If not, we won't. Oh, he's too late to join the cooking.
So.
kind of want to say that it was good, so let's go. Okay, says the game. Going to school. There's still plenty of time. I am keeping a good map. Looking at my time. Let's see. There's always the question when you go to, live, action school, if certain Sims will be there. The answer is Thomas is not here today either. But his locker is still right next to ours. Planned. The game wants us to work out, and we can do that a little to appease the number bar and be like, well, if Thomas is going to keep up his appearance, I might as well do the same. Don't want to be a weakling. My personal thought is that Thomas would be elated at the idea that, John is taking an interest in fitness because fitness is like his deal. Anyways, how important was? I checked for the schedule. Okay. Yes, it's kind of important that we did come because like charisma skill is important, but also, well, actually, no, I do want to do the next day as Thomas.
Ha! Yevsta! Ah, proud.
What you just witnessed in the background was a Wolfgang Munch mean to people moment.
Vanekadomiba. Vanilli. Bouchard. Noosh. Noosh. Swinko Clevite. Way. Oh. Huh?
Sula!
Dag.
Let's see. Just to double check. Nope, nothing compatibility wise with Molly, but we will go ahead and ask her to add her to Social Bunny because John has no Social Bunny friends. He also needs to add other people he made sure to introduce himself to. that are teens. Also, it's very important. Now he has knowledge of that's Thomas's mom.
The most Grosha.
You just witnessed a Wolfgang Munch mean to people moment. That's 2 for 2. Oh my god, he's going on a roll.
Ives.
Sula.
Olaba.
Neeb.
Flurbus.
He was so mean to Yuki that she no longer is having a good time.
Flows it, flows it, flows it. Blah, Darzan.
You know what, we probably will finish up the week as the Jacobs so that John can get a good grade on his exam.
Bepso? Nef Snarchi? Bibadoo? Chisparozongo? Amuki Kazawa Dripsa? Pipiwa Konkaru? Tonkupu? Arabao? Kanoi? Rinshoop? Rinshoop? Tonkupu? Wasu? Sasabu? Mamu? Ripsel? Moanaya? Chibidungunch? Huh? Leffy Minzomembu? Yibs Payfim Dorbs? Probovul? Delano Tagawa? Yibso? Bepso? Nef Snarchi? Bibadoo? Chonker Floopy Whistleloob? From Yabya? Sasabu?
Yeah, oh, he's actually at level 2 comedy.
Emka?
Funny.
Floofton Kupugo?
Funny little occurrence.
Sangsi Arpanoi? Espawa? Woofna Bimbala? Gibbs Nova?
Reboot.
Sliboon Funseal? Kalu Lemfi Oshpa? Glimog Frangho? Flamo Frifna Blofi? Sons Yabya? Neeb Neeb? Shibo Frimikraku? Yamish Bepso Fwizzwumple? Zarzuya? Emphanaya Benegrabe? Argreep Pimboy? Yibs Payfim Dorbs? Frobovul? Delerno Tagawa?
Yibs.
Okay, the thing we're gonna do is we're gonna practice painting now. It's like, oh, that was so good. I have to put that into practice, and also I'm very need some fun in my life. We'll go for large classic. I mean, it's not surprising because Morgan is literally our only other friend. That's a teen. She's like, oh, congratulations, Bessie.
Oh, Yibs. Shway.
Morgan Fires is the kind of teenager who just doesn't ever show up to school. Like, doesn't ever. And it's partially because, she's kind of, you know, a goth girl. Like, she's the leader of the Renegades, the, club in parallel to the Paragons,
What?
run by her literal sister. Like, let me see. Like, the Paragons, yeah, Theobon is Theobon is Morgan's sister, and literally runs the Paragons out of the swimming pool. The Renegades are actually not run by her sister. They're run by this literal child who's mean. Also, their rule is don't be mean and mischievous to other renegades. Only be mischievous to everyone else. And also be mean to the Paragons. And sabotage objects. But they also hang out at Bath Doril, so it's like they're fighting over the territory, actually. That's such a neat detail that I never actually knew.
Ugh, Lamina Quarb.
Matician's stools. Galbania, Mitzeldizi Fwaffle Yimbala.
Belka. Kasoy.
It's too early into the year to be able to take a vacation. You have 3 vacation days.
Simbo. Nolitz.
And we can sell that real quick. Let's see. It is about only a few more minutes before we have to get ready, so let's actually get him to order some food. He did level up to 2 of painting, so that means, that is the skill he wants to, some fucking reason.
Gibbs. Gorsh Vikray Winoxa.
Himba.
Yamsanoi, Garafwa Winoxa Zarspa, Vadish.
Vadish.
Oh. Chicks from Bluff? Simbava.
Uh-oh, he might not. Okay. Okay, this might be tough. Oh, he's about to get in trouble. Oh no, she's standing right there. Her computer is busted too. But dude, get a move on. She's standing. She's standing. Oh no, oh no. She's standing there, menacingly. Like, oh man, those glass doors can't keep you safe forever, bestie. Oh my god, she literally just walked in as he walked out. Oh my god. He was about to get in trouble.
Pippawarin Shoop Shishi Twab. Gibbs. Flabo Frifnablofi? Sons Yabia. Sharba Koiba.
And now he learns about computers.
Kirja Ispa. Bambase. Woobler. Monaya Narabu. Umbig Dosp. Kelka. Charuk. Fippa Vula. Rona. Flef. Wanu. Oh. Bugoda. Ho ho neeb. See hey kroba. Keep a bareen. Dene. And avoid. See hey neeb. Bemba. Swaby. Taruba. Lenuba. Wanush harf. Neeb. Flench Hoshni. Neeb. Kroba. Jensiba. Haru. Umura. Ogaru. Rabu Rimple Otsi.
Oaksa Jippenorf Galoof! Kana. Shippy.
Wait, hold on. You should probably pee.
Oberoi! Janelle!
Jiva, Kalu,
Zuni Newbeam! Quimba
Kissamoy
Mangini!
Umpra.
Parthik Gensiba!
I find it very hard to believe that Yuki Bear is part of the football team.
Jabin Shamuna! Wano Bates! Pogum Brow!
Dip Kinful,
Punky Wano!
Nebsi,
Yo-Yo Bargle?
Comedy,
Oberoi! Janelle!
Sibani, Ashbloom,
Wait, hold on. What was he gonna do to the locker?
No!
Jiva,
Oh, he's gonna like study, I guess. That's interesting.
Kalu,
Shinisi New!
Being inspired gives a boost to exam. That's so interesting. Never seen that in my life. Hard to believe. Honestly, hard to believe. Oh, nice. I was hoping this wouldn't happen, but the plant glitch apparently still happens if you put your plants onto the big plots. So that's a bust. Okay.